So the sniffer is gonna win Minecraft Mob Vote 2022, and it's pretty obvious. If you actually were to take a look anywhere online, it's right in your face. And in this video, we're gonna be talking about some of the pros and cons of each of the mobs, and I'm gonna be telling you guys why I'm personally gonna vote for the Tuff Golem, which I think is a better option. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So first of all, we have the sniffer. So the sniffer is an ancient extinct mob that is being reintroduced into Minecraft. It hatches out of an egg. Honestly, to have like a baby form and like an adult form that is pretty large, not too large hopefully. Some of the pros with the sniffer is one, it's quite cute, honestly, pretty nice. Hatches from an egg. That means we're also gonna get another egg into Minecraft like the turtle eggs. Don't know if they can be placed in a cluster though, so that's another thing we're not 100% sure of. Third, it comes with the potential new plant seeds and other potential greenery as well. They did say it comes with ancient seeds, but we don't exactly know how many that could be. It could potentially be one plant or even like 2 to 3. Probably not gonna be a whole lot though. Pro number 4, it gives players more reason to actually explore the underwater monuments, temples, and stuff like that, which right now doesn't really quite have that much of an impact in the game. One of the biggest pros is that it expands on the lore of Minecraft. It's like Minecraft has lore going on in the background that we're not 100% sure of, but there is a little bit of crumbs left for us to investigate. So some of the cons, unlike the Tuff Golem, the sniffer doesn't really have a function. So there's no inherent purpose for the sniffer. It's just there to exist to bring out like seeds, but other than that, it doesn't really serve a function. Another con is it's probably gonna be smaller than expected because the fossils that are found in Minecraft are extremely large, and if the sniffer were to actually grow into the size of that, it's probably gonna take up a lot of space, like the giant. So the giant doesn't have AI, and it's one of the largest mobs in the game code right now. So if the sniffer was to be the size of the actual skeleton, then it would be the largest mob in Minecraft. And to top it all off, I have to mention Jurassic Park. Okay, now in my opinion, the third best mob in this year's mob vote, the Rascal. So let's get straight into it. This little Hunchback of Notre Dame looks pretty cool, and it's a really unique design that we haven't really seen in the game ever. So some of the pros: when you're early game and if you're fortunate enough to run into one of these, it has a chance to give you an enchanted tool. It could be shovels and pickaxes from what we've seen in the video so far. It also has a really unique design, but other than that, I don't really see any other function for this mob. Okay, now to the cons. 1, this mob only gives you an enchanted iron tool from what we've seen in the video so far. So if you're a late game player who has advanced into netherite or diamond, or just like have an insane villager trading farm, then there's absolutely no reason for you to find this mob or do anything unless it drops like some sort of special item that we're not aware of. And another big one, like this is one of the biggest things that is keeping it in the bottom of the mob vote this year, is the fact that my man's the Hunchback of Notre Dame. He needs a chiropractor ASAP. And before we get to the Tuff Golem, I want to quickly inform you guys how you can actually vote, because that's a little question that's been going around that people aren't exactly 100% sure how to vote for these mobs. So there are 3 ways you can actually cast your vote. I'm only going to be going over the 2 ways that you can do it in PC or Java. There is one in Bedrock. The first one is if you go to minecraft.net, like the homepage, it should pop out just straight over here. 2 days, 6 hours, and 30 minutes remaining. And the second one is when you open up the launcher. So you could just open up the launcher and you should be able to find the voting sections like right under, see right here, mob vote. And yeah, now let us get back to the Tuff Golem. The man, the myth, the absolute legend, the Tuff Golem. It can be used as a decorative statue. It, like the llamas, comes with many different color varieties that you can use to give them more unique personalities, and these kind of customizations doesn't usually come that often in Minecraft, so having something with this much variation is actually pretty big. Another thing is it holds items like pedestals, so instead of using actual like mods, which are still pretty cool, you can actually have like this in vanilla, so the vanilla players don't have to get mods. Not to mention the fact that in the video it shows them just holding the item like it's floating, so it's like a better item frame, so it's like an upgrade to an already existing item. Another big positive is the fact that the Tuff Golem actually also adds lore into Minecraft itself. People think the sniffer is the only character that adds lore, but all the characters do add a certain bits of lore. The sniffer just happen to have the largest chunk of it. But the Tuff Golem is also a part of the Golem family, including the Iron Golem, the Snow Golem, and we could have had much more with the Copper Golem as well. So this is a great opportunity to redeem ourselves. It has like one function as well. It's like most people say It's just a tough block covered in item frames. But at the same time, that's more of a function than whatever the Sniffer and the Rascal is. Okay, some of the cons. It breaks my heart to say this, but it's pretty small. Honestly, if the Tuff Golem was like slightly bigger, maybe at least like half the size of the Iron Golem, it can hold more than one item at a time, it'd probably be slightly better. And another con is that it could just run around all the time, and if it doesn't stick in the same place, it's gonna be hard to use in building or anything like that, unless there are specific ways that you can actually use the mechanics that'll be placed in, like a daylight sensor. When there's like a morning or when there's sunlight or something, it starts moving around, or we're not 100% sure at the moment. So another thing is, because it's a golem and it's still alive, it could just grab your items and it could just wander off and you could just lose your items like that. You'll probably come across them eventually, but at the same time, it could be quite the inconvenience. Of course, at the end of the day, this is just my opinion, and I won't lie, this video has been pretty biased of me as well. Feel free to use this video however you like, whether if you actually want to vote for the Tuff Golem or you just feel like the Sniffer is still the better option. It's completely a-okay. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, feel free to hit that like button and comment and subscribe and all that other fun stuff. You don't have to, but I really appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Take care.